Welcome to BodyWork.
Shakur know what time it is with me. At the end of the day, he know that my offer was legitimate, and if he wanted to, he really believed in himself. If he believed that I was everything that he claimed that I was, and he would have took the fight. It was the most money that he would have ever made, and it's that he would have made all his fights put together with that 25%. It was the most money that he would have ever made, and it's
Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to BodyWork Boxing. I'm gonna get straight to it. This math ain't mathing. And for the lazy, delusional boxing community, you know what I'm saying? Like, we cannot be condoning this kind of behavior. Everybody always say, oh man, you wanna hate on the black father, and you want to say all this outrageous stuff, but we just caught Devin Haney lying. You know what I'm saying? We just seen them go back and revert. They went in relapse and went back on their mixtape tour. Still calling out Tank when I would think that Bill Haney, as a father who did time before, I would think that he would actually respect somebody actually paying the consequences to what they got going on and stop mentioning their name. But it's real funny how they always say Shakur Stevenson is just clout chasing Devin Haney. Oh, it was a publicity stunt. It's this. I don't know how much of a publicity stunt it is to actually petition to be the mandatory, to actually get with the sanctioning body to sanction the fight, and to have a fighter drop his belt and give it up for grabs. Devin Haney is no longer the undisputed champ. But here we have, and this is a microcosm of what goes on in society, because a lot of people be talking about the CON conspiracies, you know what I'm saying, and how I've always noticed that, because I used to be real heavy into it, you know what I'm saying. I got to get away from it because, man, you know, life can be a real live nightmare, man, once you start going down that rabbit hole, when you start really seeing what's going on. But I say, you know what, I'm gonna step back from it. But one of the things when it comes to the CON conspiracies is that they'll lie to you long enough to where when the truth comes out, it no longer matters. Do I need to give you an example? John Benet Ramsey. People who look like me knew that those parents had something to do with that girl going missing. They held it out long enough for all the big book deals, all the documentaries, all of that other stuff. And when the truth finally came out, it was like, people was like, oh yeah, man, we knew that. It didn't matter. But here you have Devin Haney saying that when he made Regis that offer, some people say $8 million. Then I saw it change to $5 million, which is even worse. They said $8 million. Then they said 25%. And when you do the math, and again, for everybody who's been watching me, they know my philosophy. You know how on the Joker said on Batman, he said, never rub up against another man's rhubarb. That's how I feel about another man's numbers. I don't really care about the numbers. I'm just glad that all these young fighters are actually getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that Tank is getting the money he getting. I'm glad that Regis getting the money he getting. I'm glad that Shakur getting the money he getting. I'm glad that Devin getting the money he getting. But he said that Shakur Stevenson was going to get more money than all of his paydays put together. And I was sitting there, I said, man, y'all just going to be flagrant. It's like that pastor, man, that you know is just, you know what I'm saying, just bop, 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 just plucking off the congregation, man, and he up there preaching the quote-unquote gospel. Everybody take what he say is, you know what I'm saying, the word of, you know the man upstairs, you know. Everybody taking it like that, you know. But the thing is, that math is not math. So I said, hold on, man. How can I stick to my principles and not watch another man's numbers, but also point out the fact that this man be lying. Big Cap Diaries. So I looked up 4 fights, and in these 4 fights, what's online? And they say that they be modest. They don't tell you what they really make. A lot of boxers say, oh man, you want to believe what's online, go ahead. What's online right now? If we look at 4 fights, in 4 fights, I can give proof that that was $9.2 million in 4 fights. Shakur Stevenson has 20 fights. He said that this man would have made more money than all of his paydays put together in one whop. Now, if you think that Bob Arum is in the business of paying somebody like Shakur Stevenson more than $9.2 million at this stage in his career to fight Devin Haney, who don't really bring in no numbers. This is his 2nd pay-per-view. Did 150 pay-per-views against Lomachenko. So we would say that Lomachenko sold most of those. And that's not hate. Since y'all everybody want to balloon up to Lomachenko, I was saying, man, who is Lomachenko? Lomachenko is irrelevant. Devin Haney said that man was too slow and too old 2.5 years ago. Almost going on 3 years ago. And then turn around and fight him. Then we want to give him all this credit for beating him. He beat him by the hair of his chinny chin chin. I just want to point out here, Devin Haney is a liar, man. You can try to make people, you can try to put that guilt trip on everybody and try to make everybody feel like they just hating on the young lord Devin Haney and this and that. We salute Devin Haney for going up and fighting and taking on an opponent like Regis Prograis, but we gotta call a spade a spade. And the young man is lying. And, you know, with this whole father moniker and the disrespect of the father, man, it's kind of making black fathers like myself, like Tank Davis, like Shakur Stevenson, like Regis Prograis, it's kind of making us look bad, man. Bill Haney raised a liar. And they are politicians where they'll say anything to kind of get the public going. So if you are a zombie, if you have a battery in your back, if you're the type that just believe everything that's told to you and you just keep marching forward and all this, newsflash, the man is lying. The man is lying outright. So you can still be on the bandwagon, but we really know, man, hey, look, if you're going to keep doing that, man, get some of these knee pads, get some of this throat coat. You know what I'm saying? I got tonsil jewelry for sale for these Devin Haney only fans. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of the people, since it's protecting yourself at all times when it comes to this boxing stuff, I think a lot of people in the lazy, delusional boxing community could really benefit from my product, man. It's a good thing, man. It's just we all support and buying black and raising up each other and, you know what I'm saying, pushing everybody forward and doing what we gotta do, man. Support the channel, man. But Devin Haney is a liar. Anyways, man, I just wanted to point this out, man. This is clear proof that I only used 4 out of his 20 fights to disprove that what this man Devin said just now, being all relaxed, thinking that nobody's gonna catch this stuff, he's a liar. Thanks for tuning in here at BodyWorkBoxing, where we don't take things for face value. We do that body work. Welcome to BodyWork.